swimming. Haley was putting her full struggle to win, but she loses the game. On being defeated, she had gone so upset. She begins to recall the words of her father, sitting at a place. Her father had always advised her, "We should not shed tears before anyone. Due to this cause, others take us weak. We have to be stronger, not weaker. We should show ourselves strong before others." Later, it is seen that Haley receives a video call by her sister, who was informing that a terrible sea storm is going to break out in the city. And the predicted city for storm is such a city where their father used to live. She tells that our father is not attending the call. Now, Haley drives her car to the city in search of her father, taking her car. She was also trying her best to call her father on the way, but his father does not receive call. It is seen there. The sea storm was terrible. Police had blocked the road. Then a police officer stops Haley, instructing her to not move ahead. He says to Haley, "Listen to me, a terrible storm is going to break out, so we cannot allow you to drive ahead at any risk." Haley tells that police officer on this, "Listen, my father is in the city, and he is also not attending my call. Let me go. I have to rescue my father." That police officer consoles, "Look, don't you worry, I will bring him." Going there, being so conscious about her father, Haley drives away. Police officer was stopping her. It is seen. The roads were also filled with water. Then Haley listens announcement by radio transmission. It was being announced by the radio transmission. All presented people in the city. They should leave the city because the sea storm is so terrible. It will be in its full power. Police officers will also be unable to help them. Haley reaches the house of her father. She observes, reaching her father's house, Haley's father dog was alone. Everything was dispersed in surroundings. Haley casts a glance at some photos lying on the bed. She calls her sister, and she tells her about the condition of that place. Now, she thinks there, her father will be in their old house. She goes to the old house in search of her father, taking her dog. She begins to call her father, reaching there. Father. When she calls him, then his cell phone was lying at the same place. She checks there as plumbing equipment was placed. In the meantime, their dog was barking, standing near the basement. Then she thinks that her father surely had gone to check the pipe in the basement. She notices blood on pipe when she moves to the basement. Then she looks at her father, who was severely wounded and in unconscious state. Now, she was trying to restore the consciousness of her father, but of no use. She tries to take his father on the ground floor. A big crocodile had appeared there as she reaches the stairs. Then Haley hides herself behind the pipe, taking her father, and that crocodile could not cross the pipe. Haley and her father are seen. She makes her father drink the water of rain. Haley checks that her father's foot was fractured, escaping from that crocodile. When Haley was talking with her father while sitting, she notices that her cell phone was dropped behind. She searches her cell phone and tries to pick it, so she may ask rescue from anyone. She observes that two big crocodiles had appeared there. They attack her. They were pulling towards them, gripping her foot. She gets her foot free from that crocodile, and her cell phone had also broken in this. Haley pricks something in the eye of that crocodile. As a result, it is wounded, and she herself reaches at a safe place. Now, the crocodile does not able to reach her because of the set pipes there. Haley's foot was badly injured, which was caught by the crocodile. She begins to dress her foot. On the other side, her father was also bandaging his leg. Now, Haley and her father make a plan to escape from here. It is observed there that water level was also increasing there because of sea storm. Haley observes two people there through the window. They were stealing the edible things from a store. Moreover, they were carrying ATM after stealing this. Haley was calling them for rescue. One of the men glimpses Haley there. He was going to rescue her, but a big alligator had appeared in the water, and it engulfs that man, catching him. After this, that alligator had also hunted his rest of the two partners. In this way, they all three thieves are badly victimized. Haley was very scared, seeing them. Haley's father guides her while telling about the second exit door of basement. Reaching there, she exerts to unlock the door, but there were many objects placed there. Now, they had only one choice here, so they move outside through drainage. But Haley's father tells her that both alligators had come here through this pipeline. My daughter, it is very threatening to cross the way from there. After this, the same police officer is seen, who had come across Haley on the way. He had come to help Haley, taking one of his partners. Haley was totally satisfied seeing him, and she shouts loudly for help. And they were warning her again and again. They were telling her, don't come to the basement. There are 2 alligators. But that police officer was trying to move to the basement, hearing their voice. At the same time, when he enters the basement, a big alligator chews him there. Haley tries to rescue him, witnessing this, but she was late in coming. That crocodile had killed that police officer. The other police partner is seen there who was repairing his boat outside. Then many crocodiles had also come there, and they kill that poor man at once. Haley had swum to her father there. Being panicked, she embraces her father. Meanwhile, her father was encouraging her, saying, daughter, your elder sister had the ability to hold breath in the water for a long time. Her father was motivating her. You know how to swim well. How can you feel frustration soon? It is revealed here that Haley was in stress after the separation of her parents. It was the reason that she loses the game of swimming on that day. Haley's father tells her, I am responsible of my divorce. I had become so self-obsessed. I deserve of this. They both had become so sentimental here while talking like this. Now, Haley's father shares a plan here, telling, I will divert the attention of those crocodiles, so you will move upside through its path, and you will rescue me going there. Haley's father diverts the attention of one of the alligators, and he kills it, entrapping it in a pipe, while other alligator was near the stairs. Now, Haley has to move through that drainage pipe. When she was moving through this, she observes many dead bodies there. Then she discovers a revolver near a dead body of policeman. Now, she was moving ahead, taking out that. Then a big crocodile had appeared there. That alligator had caught Haley's hand. Haley was constantly firing at it there. It bites Haley's hand, but she had killed that alligator while firing her gun. Haley's hand was badly injured, and it was bleeding. Haley glimpses another crocodile there when she was attempting to cross the drainage pipe. That alligator was crawling towards her, but Haley comes out of that pipe all of a sudden. She had entered the house. Coming there, she begins to crack the floor, so that she may bring her father out of the basement. But water level had increased too much. As a result, her father had drowned into the water, but she eventually rescues her father from that water. Her father was not in his senses at all, so she treats him through CPR procedure. Now, Haley and her father notice a boat coming outside. They decide to move away through that boat, but there were also many alligators near that boat. Haley's father encourages her, saying, you can swim faster than those crocodiles. Haley is motivated here, and she was swimming in the water speedily. Then crocodiles had come to her all of a sudden. At last, she had approached to that boat, and she also makes her father sit in that boat. Suddenly, the storm had broken out. Haley and her father flow into their house again with the boat. Now, Haley and her father had parted there, and the water had also flooded in their house. Now, Haley's father discovers many fire explosives in the house. They keep it in their possession safely. Haley finds a radio of police officer in the water. She starts asking help from him while telling her location. On the other side, Haley's father is seen who is trying to move upstairs. In the meantime, alligator had come to them and catches them. Due to this, one of his hands had dismembered, and he was shouting with pain there with loudly. Haley hears his shouting there and begins to move to him hurriedly. One more alligator had come after Haley there. Haley hides himself, moving to a place, and she trickily closes it at that place. Haley was moving upstairs, taking her father. Then she hears the sound of rescue helicopter. Haley says to her father, Father, we will have to move upward more. Now, she tells about her location through a flame stick, going near a window. At the same time, a crocodile had come to her as being attracted by her flame stick. It catches the hand of Haley there, but she shows courage there. She sticks that flame stick while holding it. Consequently, That alligator had stopped chasing Haley, and she had come out of that place. But the water pressure was so high there, she loses her balance. Meanwhile, her father pulls her upward. He feels little comfort. Then Haley again glimpses rescue helicopter. Then she attracts the helicopter pilot while burning the flame stick, and that helicopter flies away, rescuing them from there. In this way, Haley and her father had rescued from those threatening alligators. Here is the movie end, and